I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Thank you. I wanted. Hello everyone, I'm Anna from Parthava Coin, and here we have our guest Khashi from Parthava Coin. Welcome to Italy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I suppose you have enjoyed your trip in here?
Of course. The moment that we entered this city, we said, what a beautiful city, and we've been enjoying it so far. It's just a short trip, and even when it was short, we managed to see most of the tourist attractions around us. But hopefully we'll come back later.
I'm so glad you liked it.
Thank you very much.
So I have a little bit of a question, questions. I want to know something about your company. Tell me about Parthava Coin.
For sure, yeah. So we are a Canadian-based company. We are located in Vancouver, Canada. And we, as you know, we are an official authorized dealer of, authorized distributor of most reputable mints around the world, Royal Canadian Mint, CIT, MDM, and we work with different reputable mints around the world to bring different products into our store. We also have our own exclusive projects and coins that we also offer to our customer, and we try to cover many topics, history topics, environmental topics. So that's what we do in Canada. We are mostly focused on modern numismatic.
I'm curious because we were talking about that off camera.
Mm-hmm.
What made you start?
Yeah, so I was a collector myself for many years. I started collecting coins when my father brought back, coins from Europe, different parts of Europe. So I had like a jar that I collected them. I also collected comic books and Pokemon cards. So I loved the collecting part. I started collecting from Royal Canadian Mint, and I got introduced to different dealers, different mints. Mm-hmm. I wanted to try the industry myself, so I did a bit of research, found out how it works, and I just came up with the idea. We came up with the idea, and we started the Parthava Coin. It's a team of made up of a team of people who are passionate about collecting and modern numismatic.
This is very good. Yeah. Thank you for your answer.
No.
I wanted to ask you, you're a coin producer, so what made you choose this specific theme for your coins? Because I see there is a common pattern
among the
on your production.
Yes,
we have them right here, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Want to start with this one?
Yeah, for sure. We can start with the day and night. I think the day and night series. Some people are familiar with. I think the idea came from we wanted to try and think about animals through different lens. Mm-hmm. So when you look at an animal in dark, it shows a different picture, different eye color, and when it's in the light, it shows another face. So we wanted to show that, and we started with the jaguar specifically because we thought first of all it's a beautiful animal. It's one of the endangered animals in terms of its conservation status. So we started with the jaguar, and later on, in the process we found that there are different colors of jaguars as well. There's a black jaguar, and there's the other color that you see on the coin. So this is also adds on to the
it looks like everything comes together with this kind of project, because we were talking before about some other odd facts about this coin that came together after the production. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, of course. So this is actually one animal. It's not as different animal. It's just one animal showing through day and then the night version. But when we finished this product, we found two animals. Tank, his name's Tank, and the other one is Jiminy. They have a very famous TikTok and Instagram page, and they are exactly these colors. And they've been adopted because they were rescued, and they have a lot of customers, a lot of fan base that follow them. And we found out later on that this is also they could show them.
Came together.
Yes, it all came together. Exactly.
I think it's beautiful. And you brought another coin, which has the same theme, which we'll talk later. Yeah. But do you want to talk about this one as well?
For sure, yeah. This is an Asiatic cheetah, and it's an endangered animal. And the whole series is called Endangered Animals. This is a passion project of us. We started this project because we wanted to target the most vulnerable animals in the planet, and basically raise awareness about their situation in the world. We started with the Asiatic cheetah because it was the one that was mostly in the news, and they talked about the last 12 remaining in the world. And we worked with the renowned artist who drew the pictures for us. This is an actual painting.
Oh.
So there are two paintings, one for the reverse and one for the obverse. Cheetah is the fastest animal on land. They have about 120 kilometers per hour when they run. And looking at the coin, you can see that it's fading away, because when you take a picture of the cheetah, it's so fast that the picture starts to fade. So this at the same time, it shows a fading effect, which showing that it's fading away slowly
because
it's going extinct. Yes. So this is what the reverse shows, and the animal itself. If you look at the eyes from different angles, it shows a different expression. If you look at it from above, it shows you an angry face. And if you show from below, it shows a sad face. So different angles shows you a different eye expression.
The more I look at it, the more I love this coin, really.
Yeah.
There is a very strong concept.
And then the obverse, of course, is another painting.
It's the first time I like the obverse more than the reverse. Mm-hmm. It's the first time ever. Do you want to talk about it?
For sure. Yeah. So the obverse shows an hourglass, and if the spots on the bottom of hourglass, it has 12 spots, which shows the last remaining 12 in the world. And then the middle of the hourglass is the location of the last remaining cheetahs.
You told there is something written.
Yes. So on the edge, on the obverse, it's the name of the animal, the conservation status, which is critically endangered, the number of last remaining species, and also the last remaining cult name, which is Pirus. So these are the information written on the edge. For people when collect them, they know the backstory, they know the information.
There is also a story behind the sand.
So the sand itself shows that they live in a desert environment. So that's also another representative of where they live.
I was very curious about something, your creative process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think I love history myself. I'm very I research a lot about history, and I also love environment and other concepts. So what we do is we get around, we talk about what kind of concept it could be very interesting on coin, and people are attracted to. So that's how we start the creative process, and we work with reputable mint in Germany, in CIT, and then they are able to put all this together and create the coin.
How long does it take for a coin to be born?
To be honest with you, it would take somewhere between 6 to 8 months from the start of the idea to getting to the production of the complete vintage. So it would take 6 to 8 months, I would say.
How many of you colleagues between your peers work on the creative process?
It would be 4 or 5 of us.
Okay, now, if you can answer, of course.
Of course.
Do you have any issues coming soon?
Of course. We do have some new exciting coins coming, and in I think February would be we can showcase them. I can give you more. It would be the second issue. It could be the second issue of Day and Night.
I have another question. I understand, because it's clear, like today, that you care very much about this theme of endangered animals.
Yes.
And it's important. I mean, it's important for all over the world. But what makes you so fond of this? Yeah.
So as I mentioned, I love animals. Every kind of animal, and the story behind them is very interesting, and I think the more you raise awareness about them, the more that people start to talk about them, the more it gets out about their situation, and the more it would bring the attention that they would bring, the more care that they can get at the end of the day. So I think talking about them is the first point in the process, and why not through a coin, because there's a customer base that could be also reached out to and inform them.
Personally, I think it's a beautiful thing when you use your platform, whatever it is, your hobby, your work to spread a very important message like this one. So
of course, yeah.
I'm very glad to see this kind of works
being made. We do have other also topic, as I mentioned, history topic, that there are also projects that are coming out. So we do have other topics that we also cover. It's not just environmental topics.
I'm curious. Now let's just digress a little bit.
Yeah.
How did you guys met with Antonello?
With Antonello, we didn't meet in person. I think we got introduced through a connection, and it was an e-meet, as they put it these days. But the first time that we met him, it was in Berlin World Money Fair.
Oh.
We had a meeting together, so that was the first time that we met. But I knew Antonello and the Parthava Coin business from when I started collecting, numismatic coins. So and the very first coin that I got introduced to was the micro-mosaic coins, which was I wanted to collect them all, but it was hard to find at that time. It was the micro-mosaic that got me introduced to Parthava Coin.
Which one?
The very first one, which was the
Venus.
Venus, yes.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Yes, Venus. And also my favorite is the second one, the Mona Lisa, I think it was, yeah.
Well, you chose two great paints.
Yeah.
Two great paintings.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your company, for this amazing interview, and I can't wait to see your new issues.
Thank you very much for having us and for this interview, and for sure.
You're welcome to come back anytime.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.